Okay, I'm going to try to record this video one last time. Hopefully it works out. Hey y'all, hey. So I just wanted to record a video to tell you about how and why I picked the PhD program that I picked. So first and foremost, I recently graduated from the Chicago School of Professional Psychology, or they now go by the Chicago School, and I got my doctorate degree in business psychology with an emphasis in consulting. Okay. Now, just some context. When I was looking to start school, I looked around. It was 2019 when I was looking to start. At the time, I was an HR executive. I was the regional director for a company, and my region was the West region. So off top, I was a road warrior. Okay, I was on the road 75% of the time. So a traditional on-site school was not going to work for me. First things first. Second thing, as I was looking for programs, a lot of them required me not to have a job outside of the school. They wanted me to be a fellow, they wanted me to teach, and be a graduate assistant and all of the things. And they were only offering a stipend of $30,000 at the time. And 30,000 might be great for some. However, as a wife, a soon to be mom, and also I said I was regional director, y'all. Like I was making about 200K transparently with bonuses and stock options. Well, no way I was about to drop on down to 30,000. And just can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do it. Not for, just me uh, hitting my what do you call it, bucket list, right? Nah. So that being said, I also wasn't interested in a traditional program because of those things. So I already had to start looking outside of the box, right? And so when I found the Chicago school, I found it amongst several others that offered it online, and were on 8-week semesters. So that worked out great for me because I could do it anywhere I was in the country. Also, at that point, it was really important for me for the school to have the accreditations I looked at, or that were important to me. So I found one school that I was considering, and I had already signed up for them. I was ready to go, and then I said, "Wait a minute, what accreditations do y'all have?" And when I saw the accreditations, it wasn't what I wanted. And so when I looked at the Chicago school, they had WASCO, and they also had the APA accreditations that I was looking for. So that was another like plus for me. I wanted the appropriate accreditations that were important to me. And then another thing that I looked at were the professors and the people that I was going to be learning from. Did they, they have, degrees, like what was their practical experience? Were they out here doing the research? So it wasn't just, all theory. I wanted to know that they were in the trenches. They've done the work. They did the research. Um, and they were presenting everywhere. They were in symposiums, they were overseas doing conferences, speaking, and they were doing the things. So that was also really exciting for me as I was looking into what programs that I was going to pursue. And so that was just a couple of things that were really important to me. And then, of course, I looked at the cost as well because I didn't get any scholarships. So I did personal funding and student loans, and what have you. And then, luckily I was blessed enough that my husband's a veteran, and that offers benefits in itself. So I got a military spouse discount for going to my school. And then also, transparently, like I said, I got my master's in 2011. So I'd been out of school for a while, and I wasn't really sure that I was going to be up to the task for getting my doctorate degree. Again, doubting myself, I don't know, whatever. But I did do an industrial and organizational psychology certificate before I started at the Chicago school because I also wanted to make sure that I actually liked the school. And then I wanted the IELTS cert anyway. And so based on that, that allowed me to qualify for an alumni discount. So ching ching, everything worked out. So I would love to know what y'all considered when you were looking at your program, or what you're considering as you're looking to find a PhD program. I'm glad to share anything that you would like me to share about my experience. Um, some people ask, Did I consider any traditional schools? And I did. I did a lot of research and I looked into some. Um, but again, I couldn't abandon my career for this, especially when this is more of a desire and nothing that was going to contribute to my upward mobility at work. So, yeah. So, my advice, pick a program that fits your life, not just your resume. Glad I could share. I hope this video saves this time because I'm not recording it again tonight. Bye.